Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to talk about Lonzo Ball, who is a potential free agent target for the New York Knicks. And I want to make a bunch of videos here in Knicks Media where I break down, there's a bunch of free agents available, obviously, and I want to see who the Knicks should go out there and target. Obviously, they're not going to sign every single free agent. So if you guys down below in the comments want to let me know some players that are available in free agency that you want me to break down, please feel free to comment down below those players, and I'll gladly make those videos. Before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYKnicks_media. And if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. So Lonzo Ball has been tied to the New York Knicks ever since the trade deadline, to be honest. I remember leading up to the trade deadline last season, there was rumors that the Knicks could go all in and trade for him and bring him into New York now. That fell through. The trade deadline passed, and we did not make any moves. Our big trade last season was indeed Derrick Rose. So now we're in the offseason. Lonzo Ball is indeed a restricted free agent. So the New York Knicks are obviously very interested. There's so many reports for months that the Knicks are tied to Lonzo Ball. Now the big question is, what type of money we're going to give Lonzo Ball? If we offer him a contract, will Lonzo Ball want to come to the Knicks? There's reports that Lonzo is interested in coming to New York, but who knows how many of these reports are true or not. It's really hard to really, hone in on these reports, these rumors, and understand what's truth and what's, false. But in this video, I just want to give you guys my thoughts of Lonzo Ball as a player and if he's a good fit for the New York Knicks under Coach Tom Thibodeau. So say hypothetically Lonzo Ball does come to the New York Knicks. I think the things that he'll bring here is instant playmaking. I feel like we have lacked playmaking at the point guard position for a long time, especially last season, having Elfrid Payton at the 1, and then we had D Rose coming off the bench. D Rose is a great playmaker, but I feel like we need somebody like Lonzo Ball to get the best out of guys like Obi Toppin. And we don't know what we're going to do. Obviously, there's a lot of trade scenarios flying around. We could potentially trade for Colin Sexton. We could trade for Damian Lillard somehow. There's so many different scenarios that can happen. But say we sign Lonzo and we don't really make a big trade, so all of our players are still on the team. This is all hypothetical, obviously. I feel like a guy like Obi Toppin would benefit the most from Lonzo Ball because Obi Toppin's game relies on a point guard to set him up. He cannot really create his own shot. Obi Toppin doesn't have the ability to size somebody up. Obi Toppin is a guy that's pick and roll, drive to the basket, throw up the alley-oop, give him a bounce pass, and he's going to finish down low. We saw Obi Toppin's confidence go crazy in the playoffs, and I feel like he's just a point guard away to becoming a very good player. Another couple players that will benefit from Lonzo Ball is RJ Barrett. I feel like RJ's game, he is one of the best off-ball movers on the team, if not the best on the entire Knicks squad. That's a very underrated aspect to his game, and then the game of basketball in general. You need to be able to have a feel for the game, know when to cut, know when to go backdoor, and just have that off-ball presence and movement. And I feel like RJ Barrett had so many backdoor cuts last year, and nobody gave him the ball, and it was really frustrating. The amount of times I've seen RJ with his hands up, driving to the rim, and Elfrid Payton has the ball in his hands, he doesn't pass it to him, drives me crazy. Lonzo Ball is that type of player where if he sees somebody cut to the basket and he's open, he's going to give you the ball, whether it's a flashy pass, a bounce pass, an alley-oop pass, a bullet pass. Lonzo Ball is one of the best playmaking point guards in the league. I'm not saying he is the best, but his potential is there. He's still very young, 23 years old, and his shot is getting better and better every single season. You see the confidence. And the one problem about Lonzo's game that I will mention is it doesn't really fit Tom Thibodeau's offense in terms of Tom Thibodeau likes to have a guy that attacks the rim, puts pressure on the rim. We always saw Elfrid Payton start every single game for the Knicks this season, and the reason is because Elfrid Payton's strength is to get, in the paint and put pressure, and that opens up shooters around him. Lonzo Ball is not really aggressive offensively driving to the cup. He's more of a catch-and-shoot 3 guy. He can get an occasional step-back, create his own jump shots, mid-range jump shots. He can drive to the rim, but he doesn't do it with full confidence and aggression like a guy like D Rose or, say, like a guy like Colin Sexton. If you want to compare Colin Sexton and Lonzo Ball is way better of a playmaker than Colin Sexton, but Colin Sexton is way better of an attacker to the rim than Lonzo. So it's really which one do you prefer, a playmaking point guard or an aggressive scoring point guard in Colin Sexton? And that's going to be the big, decision that the New York Knicks are going to have to make, whether if they bring in Lonzo Ball, because obviously we need a new point guard, and it has to be someone young, in my opinion. There's some Knicks fans that want Kyle Lowry. I'll make a video about Kyle Lowry eventually, probably, but I just want to make this whole video dedicated to Lonzo Ball because he's been, tied to the Knicks for so long. I think another aspect of Lonzo's game that will fit the system is on the defensive side of things. He's a very good, underrated defender. He gets in those passing lanes. He's very good on the perimeter, and I feel like he would play well for that point guard position in terms of defense. And I don't know, guys. I'm on the Lonzo Ball train. I would love Lonzo to the Knicks. I was on the train at the trade deadline. I wanted him then, and I want him now. Who knows what the contract will be? I feel like he's going to ask for a lot of money, but again, he's only 23, so it's not like we're giving a lot of money to a player that's way past his prime. I feel like Lonzo Ball is only entering his prime. So that's really it for the free agent profile of Lonzo Ball. Let me know down below, do you guys want Lonzo Ball on the New York Knicks? Should we offer him a contract, or should we go somewhere else? Should we trade for a guy like Sexton? Should we get a guy like Kyle Lowry who's a veteran? Or should we draft a new point guard and we should have a rookie point guard to match up with RJ Barrett? Please let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Smash that like button if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Let's go Knicks. Peace.